Okay, good day. Last week you have learned the fundamental trigonometric identities and you also learned how to simplify trigonometric expressions. At the same time, you learned how to prove if such equation is an identity or not. If you're going to recall, pag sinabi nating identity, ito yung equation na kung saan true lahat ng values of the variable in the domain of an equation. So whatever we assign values to the variables involved, laging true yung ating equation. Yan sinatawag nating identity. Okay? Pero for this lesson, we will be dealing with an equation na hindi identity. No? Ito yung tinatawag natin conditional equation. But since we are talking about trigonometric functions, so tatawagin natin itong conditional trigonometric equations. Okay? Conditional equation. Pag sinabing conditional equation, hindi laging true for all the variables involved. Okay? For example, actually pala na kapag start na tayo dito sa ating preceding lesson, ito yung tinatawag nating inverse trigonometric functions. For example, yung ating sin x equal to 1 half. Yan. So, hindi laging true yung ating equation sa lahat ng values na assign natin kay x. Kaya siya yung conditional equation. Magiging true lamang siya for certain values of x. Okay? And to solve for x, ginagawa natin yung inverse sine function. That is sine to the negative 1, 1 half. And then since 1 half is positive, kapag restricted ang domain natin from the interval negative pi over 2 to pi over 2, based from our previous lesson, ang x lang natin dito is pi over 6. Okay? Pi over 6 lang. Kapag restricted domain. Okay? Restricted domain. Pero, if we're going to consider the entire domain ng ating sine function pa ganon, graph. Pagka-consider natin yung entire domain ng ating sine function, meron pang ibang solutions other than pi over 6. Okay? Papakita ko sa inyo. Pi over 6, ito. Pag sinabing pi over 6, the sign is positive to first and second quadrant. So ito. Ito yung pi over 6. Ito yung pi over 6 din. Yan. So, ang solutions natin, marami. Solutions nga natin, values of x dito, marami. Pwedeng pi over 6 sa first quadrant. Dito naman, pag kinuha natin yung ating angle in standard position, this will be equal to 5 pi over 6. So, that is pi minus pi over 6. Kasi ito yung pi eh. So, pi minus pi over 6 is 5 pi over 6. Yan. Bukod doon, pwede rin isa pang complete revolution right after pi over 6. Pwedeng yun pa. Okay? Ito naman, pwede pa rin from here, iikot pa ng isa. So, napakaraming solutions. No? Pero hindi lahat true sa lahat ng values na i-assign natin kay x. So, this is a conditional equation. Trigonometric conditional equation. Okay? Now, this current lesson will explore techniques in solving conditional trigonometric equations. At yung lesson na to, i-divide natin into two groups. Yung basic way sa pag-solve. Una. Ikalawa, gamit naman yung advanced techniques. Okay? Una, basic way of solving trigonometric equation. Ikalawa, we're going to use more advanced techniques in solving trigonometric equation. But let us first define trigonometric equation. Ano ba trigonometric equation? It is an equation that involves trigonometric expressions. Simple definition of a trigonometric equation. As long as you can see trigonometric expression in a given equation, it will be called trigonometric equation. Okay? Now, what is a solution or a root of an equation? It is a number in the domain of the equation that, when substituted to the variable, makes the equation true. Like for example, dito sa aking sinulat kanina, ang root ng ating equation, marami, pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, or when you add 2 pi, pi over 6, 4 pi, 6 pi, etc., at sinubstitute mo kay x, laging true yung ating um, equation. Okay? So yun, tinatawag natin itong mga to na mga root or solutions. Okay? Ganun din itong 5 pi over 6. And I'm going to give you examples on how to solve trigonometric equation na kung saan yung equation consists only of one term or equation involving more than one terms. Okay? So, just watch the next video. Thank you.